So have you prepared now
Good
for the
afternoon,
minors,
sir.
students? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. So Yuvraj, Shekhar, Parth Bansal, Nikita, all of you have prepared. Vanshika, have all of you prepared for the minors?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Practiced.
Sir, we are doing.
Okay, very good. So I have already told you questions will be MCQ, 1 mark based. So you need not to solve all the numericals. Fine. So concentrate on the course register that I have given you. Concentrate on the course register. Fine. Questions from the course
Sir,
register,
handwritten
numerical
notes.
part. Yes, handwritten notes means handwritten notes and also the course register that in the class that we are discussing. Handwritten notes I
Okay,
have
sir.
given you, and also the some extra numericals which I have given you. Concentrate on them. So not too much concentrate on the assignment because assignment part is different. Because some questions we have there given there which are some different of different. So concentrate more on the course register which we discussed in the class, and the handwritten notes which I have given you, which I think all the handwritten notes are available with you, which I have given
Yes, sir.
for the theory.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, first module, that's good. Just prepare it properly, okay? So I think Varingan Suram, I need to teach here
Yes,
because
sir.
some students were saying
Yes,
that
sir.
it
Yes,
was
sir.
not done. Okay, let me share this screen. So instructions I have also given to you yesterday for the minors to carry calculator, pen, and some piece of paper with you, okay? Don't carry anything else. And be ready half an hour before. Your exam at one exam at 10 a.m., 10 to 11?
No, sir. 9 to 10 and 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. And it's on
Okay, 9.
Sunday. 1 or 1
Yeah,
to
so
2.
Saturday and
yeah,
Sunday,
but 10 is
basically.
uh, yeah, don't worry. So on Sunday you have to be ready by 12:30 or 12:35 to check all your settings on your computer, okay? And ensure that your camera is on. Without the camera, you will not be able to give the exam. So later on, you should not say to me, sir, that we are not able to give the exam. So minor exams are very important, and questions will be not less than 30, okay? Maybe 40 or maybe 50, whatever it is, but you have to solve them in 1 hour. There will not be any choice. So screen is visible now?
एक्सक्यूज मी सर
Yes.
सर अगर नेट कनेक्टिविटी का इशू है तो फिर उससे
Yes,
कुछ
sir.
इफेक्ट
Same
पड़ेगा
question.
Same question, sir.
Actually, Shika, Yuvraj, I have already told you yesterday, which are you using the broadband connection at your home or some
Yes, sir.
other?
सर
Wi-Fi.
Yes,
ब्रॉडबैंड है
sir.
लेकिन
Broadband Wi-Fi.
कभी कभी बंद हो जाता है सर एकदम से
सर कभी लाइट
नेट
चली
स्पीड
गई
बहुत ये सर लाइट चली गई तो बंद हो जाता है
But this is a very basic thing. You should have to connect your inverter point so that if the light
Sir, मेरा तो इन्वर्टर
light
पॉइंट भी है
breaks,
बट तब भी प्रॉब्लम करता है.
यस सर एकदम
okay,
बंद हो
let's
जाता है कभी
hope
कभी
that
सर
yeah,
मैं तो
let's hope
मेरे
let's
आसपास
hope that this
कनेक्टिविटी ठीक नहीं है.
अच्छा, where from where you are?
सर राइट नाउ आई शिफ्टेड टू श्रीनगर.
Okay, Jammu Kashmir.
यस सर.
So Jammu Kashmir, I think postpaid connections are there. There's no prepaid, I think
Sir,
there.
yes sir, there are no postpaid connection. We have installed a Wi-Fi, but it's not that stable. Sometimes it just goes off.
Okay.
So what is the
Maybe
maximum
you
buffer
know
time which we can access in order to give the test?
maximum time for the duration of the test.
No, sir. The maximum gap between which is acceptable, like 2 minutes, 3 minutes gap, or 30 seconds gap, whatever.
No. Exam will start at sharp and it will close at 2. There will not be any
Wi-Fi break हो
extra
गया
minute
तो
given to you. Maybe Wi-Fi is break, then exam team will tell you what next you have to do. In that case, maybe it will start from where you have left. I think it should be like that. Let us say if you have started at 1 and Wi-Fi break at 1:10 and for 2 or 3 minutes get break, I think you should get the full time. or may not be given, we are not aware of this type of instructions. So examination cell will give you the instructions at that time. So you are 1 CSC 5. So I think maybe some instructions will be given to us. We will forward it to you. Your peer has given you some instructions till now for the minus.
No,
Exactly,
sir.
sir.
Your peer has not given any instructions till now.
No, sir.
Okay, don't worry.
Sir, team code provide
don't worry
करवाया
for-
बस.
Yes, sir.
Okay, team code is there. Yes, you have to come enter by that team code. But I have given you instructions for engineering mechanics that you have to follow. Okay, so for mechanics you have to take all these things. Maybe I may be invigilating or some other faculty may be invigilating, whatever it is. But you have to carry all these things. Calculator, A4 size paper, these two are mandatory along with the pen. So let me finish it up with Behringer's theorem. First, make a note of this part, a graphical representation of movement. Write down this in your course register, then I will explain this. So do I explain now? Have you written this? See this. Graphical representation of movement. What does it mean? If a triangle shape is there and how we can represent the movement in this type of structure. Let us assume a force P and P is denoted by the side AB. Fine. P force is denoted by the side AB in the magnitude and direction that I have written that P the force represented in magnitude and direction by the vector AB. Let us assume a point O on this triangle around which we have to calculate the moment. Okay, so for that what we will do, you know it very well. If a force is there that I have explained here, if a force is there like that, the moment should be perpendicular distance should be this one or this one. Okay, if a force is like that, perpendicular distance will be this one or this one. Fine. If a force is like that, perpendicular distance will be this one or this one. So similarly, you can see here the force is in the horizontal direction, so movement will always be perpendicular like that. So we have make a perpendicular line OM here. So what will be the movement? So consider the point O about which movement is to be found. So movement of the force P about the point O, what will be it? About this point O will be P force into perpendicular distance. Okay, this is the P force and into the perpendicular distance OM. So I have already told you, we have mentioned that we have assumed that this P force is represented by this side AB in magnitude and direction. So we can replace P by AB. So AB into O into M. So this is the force. Now I multiply it by 2 and divide it by 2. So all these things will be same. So let me do it one step earlier here also. I have multiplied it by 2 and divided by 2 here. So the next step, 2 into half AB into OM. So this we get, and you know it very well from the geometry of triangle. So area of triangle can also be find out if a triangle of shape is like that. If the base is known and the perpendicular distance is known to us, or perpendicular is known to us, then we can take it as area. So twice into area of the triangle, this whole triangle is OAB. So this is the representation of movement in terms of area. So hence you can see this movement of a force about any point is geometrically equal to the twice the area of the triangle, whose base is the line representing the force and the vertex is point about which movement is required to be find out. So condition is only that if a triangle is there and side of the triangle is base side, you can say the condition is that base line should be represented by the force. This is the force P, and the perpendicular distance is OM, and any vertex of the triangle, let us say this vertex is O, and around which we have to find the moment, then that should be equal to twice the area of the triangle OAB complete area. So this is the graphical representation of movement, or you can say movement can be represented by the area of triangle. So this is the theorem here. This theorem will be applicable. This we will apply in Wellington's theorem. So this is clear to you. First tell me
Sir, please repeat.
graphical representation of
Sir, please repeat.
whole
Yes,
whole
sir, please, sir.
explain all.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir, please.
So see it once again. Yes, yes. See this. What I have taken a triangle OAB simple, and base AB I have taken the force P, and let us assume that P is the force at the base AB, and this force is represented by the side AB. Fine, in magnitude direction. So AB is representing the force P. Now we want to calculate the moment about the force point O. So how we will do it? I have already explained you if a force is acting, so we should know the perpendicular distance for the force to show its movement. So let us say this is force is acting like that. The perpendicular distance can be this one or can be this one. So I have drawn a perpendicular from here OM. So after drawing the perpendicular, so now what is the movement of the force about the point O? Force into perpendicular distance P into OM. This is the movement. Now, as I told you, I have represented the P force by the this base AB or the side AB. So I replace the P force by AB into OM. Now here I multiplied by 2 and divided by the 2. There is no difference if I multiplied by 2 or divided by 2. In the next line you can see twice I have taken the common. So half into AB into OM. So what is this half AB into OM? This you can see half AB over OM is the area. This is half base AB and perpendicular distance is OM. So this is by the geometry of the triangle. The area of triangle can be found out by this way. If we know the base part and if we know the perpendicular part, so area will be twice of area of the triangle OAB. This is by geometry of the mathematics. So twice area, twice into area of the triangle OAB. So what we can say that hence the movement of the force about any point is geometrically equal to the twice the area of the triangle, whose base is the line representing the force. Means the condition is that the triangle should be there and the base of the triangle should represent the force. Here we can see this is the base and representing the force P, and vertex is the point about which the movement is required to be find out. And there is a vertex is A is B, and A is O. So this is the point O is the vertex from where we have to find the force, or you can find the moment, not the force. So this moment of this force P can be written as twice the area of the triangle OAB. So this is the theorem here. The condition is only that vertex should represent the point around which the moment is to be found out, and secondly the base line of the triangle should represent the any particular force. So here we can see AB is the force P and the vertex O is the point around which moment is to be calculated. So we can directly say that moment of this force P can be written as twice the area of the triangle of this whole triangle, that is OAB, twice the area of triangle OAB. So this is the theorem, and we have to apply this theorem in Wellington's theorem. So should I proceed to Wellington's theorem now? Have you written this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me now explain the Wellington's theorem. So this is visible, Varingen's theorem.
No, sir.
It is not visible.
No, sir.
Let me do one thing. I will just upload it on your MS Team, and from there you can immediately download it.
Yes, sir.
I'm just uploading it. In a minute it will upload. So it has been uploaded. This is downloaded from the MS Team now. Have you downloaded?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So see, this is a Varingen's theorem here. A statement says that moment of the resultant of two forces about a point lying in the plane of force is equal to the algebraic sum of the moment of these two forces about the same point. Means if we have two forces P and the second force is Q, and the resultant of these two forces R, and if we calculate the moment from the point O, which is the common point from where we have to find the moment for all these forces, then we can say that moment of the force P plus moment of the force Q about the point O should be equal to the moment of the resultant force of P and Q about the point O. This is the law. This is the law of moment, or you can say the Varingen's theorem. So what we have done, see the explanation here. Two forces, let us say two concurrent forces P and Q. P is represented by the line AB and Q is represented by the line AC. And the resultant of these two forces is represented by the line AD. Is it clear till now? AB side is represented by the force P, AC side is represented by the force Q, and AD side is represented by the force R, which is the resultant of these two forces. Fine. Now what we have done, we have taken a point O in some direction in the plane of these two forces, and we joined the line, dotted line, you can see OA, we joined the line OB, and we joined the line C, which is parallel to the A. Till now it is clear, tell me? Or should I explain it once again? Students, till now it's clear?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
OCD जो points है वो एक ही line पे है ना?
Yes, yes, all are in the same line. It
Okay.
looks little wavered, but OCD line is the common line, the same line. Fine. So OA I have joined, OB I have joined, OC I sorry, I have joined. Now see, now you know very well just the theorem that we have done. See this for the triangle OAB. Can you see this? OAB. First, see the triangle OAB. Force P is there at the AB, and the vertex is O, around which we have to find the moment. So what will be the moment of this force P? This should be equal to twice the area of triangle AOB. This is clear according to the theorem that we have done right now. Moment of the force P about the point O should be
Yes,
equal to
sir.
twice the area of triangle AOB. Just the theorem that we have done, according to that we have written it. Okay. Similarly, you can see for the moment of the force Q about O will be how much? Can you tell me? Twice the area of AOC. This is also a triangle. AC is the base and O is the vertex about which we have to find the moment. So this will be twice the area of triangle AOC. Okay. Fine. Now see the third part. Movement of the force R about point O. What will we see? You can see this. This is R and triangle is AOD. For the resultant R, triangle is AOD and the base here is AD, which is representing the force R. And what is the movement? About point of the movement where we have to found. This is the point O, so this is the vertex. So we can write it as twice the area of triangle AOD. Till now it's clear? Tell me. Moment of the force we have written, force P, moment of the force Q we have written, and the moment of the force R we have written. Fine. So we can write it equation 1, equation 2. Now what we have to do here? What is triangle AOD? Triangle AOD can be written as triangle AOC plus triangle ACD. From the geometrical configuration, we can see that this whole triangle can be written as triangle AOD can be written as triangle AOC plus triangle ACD. And ACD again can be written as ABD by the geometry of the figure. This is a parallelogram. So this ACD and the triangle ABD, those both will be equal. So we can represent it triangle AOC plus triangle ABD. So we have written ABD in terms of ACD. Now see the triangle AOB and the triangle ABD. Now concentrate on these two triangles. Triangle AOB and triangle ABD. Which is the common base here? Can we tell? Triangle AOB, you can see this is dotted triangle, and triangle ABD. In these two triangles, which is the common base here? Common base is AB. AB. Fine. So you can see this is the base common line, and this is by the geometry also. We can say that AOB and ABD both are equal in area. So we can again BD to AOB. So triangle AOD can be written as AOC plus triangle AOB. So this is the theorem that we are trying to prove. So triangle AOD can be written as triangle AOC plus triangle AOB. So put the value of triangle AOD from here to equation number 2. Put the value of triangle AOD from here to last equation to equation number 2. So when you put the value of AOD, you will get twice into triangle AOC plus triangle AOB, which is the required proof. So moment of the force P and Q is equal to moment of the force resultant force R about the O. So this is the theorem that we need to prove. The moment of the resultant of number of forces about a point lying in the plane of force is equal to the algebraic sum of the moment of these forces about the some point. Some point here is point O. So this theorem is clear to you. Make a note of this theorem in your course register. This theorem is very important for the examination point of view. When you are going to the major exam, so this theorem proof can come in examination for 2 or 3 marks. This is how the proof of Waringer's theorem is done. Clear? So once Waringer's theorem proof is clear, then we can proceed to one numerical of speed. We proceed to numerical now.
सर
Yes, sir.
ग्राफिकल रिप्रेजेंटेशन पार्ट है सिलेबस का.
No, this is only to explain. Sorry, Lami's theorem. Sorry, this is Waringer's theorem.
Okay, sir.
This is we have just discussed this only because we have proved this Waringer's theorem. That's why you should know that theorem. Nothing else is required in that. Graphical representation is not that important. Just only for proving this theorem, you should know that.
Okay, sir.
So let me share one numerical with you. First tell me this numerical is visible, or should I send it on your MS Team? This numerical is visible to you?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, let me upload on MS Team. So it is uploaded now. Please download it from your MS Team. Have you downloaded it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So see this statement. Can you able to do this problem? Three spheres ABC having weight 20 Newton, 40 Newton, and 15 Newton, and their radii are 50 mm. 50 mm is missing. 50 mm, 80 mm, and 30 mm respectively are placed in a cylindrical channel of 200 mm diameter, which is given here, and find the reactions of the reactions to the wall and the base of the channel. So let
Sir,
me explain this. Yeah.
Sir, will these type of questions come in like for MCQ in the minor?
No, no, no. They may come, or you can see that maybe FBD comes. Fine.
Okay,
Getting my
sir.
point. 3 or 4 FBDs diagrams are there. You have to identify which one is correct. This type of
Okay,
questions
sir.
may be there. But I am talking it from the major point of view also, major exam point of view. Fine.
Hanji, sir.
So
Sir,
can
can
you able
you
to solve this
explain?
problem?
Sorry, sir,
Yeah.
for interrupting again. Sir, can you explain what other types of questions will come? Like there will be definitions, the derivations type, the
Okay,
FBDs.
I will. Okay,
Yes, sir,
I
because
will
we
tell
are
you
all
just
confused.
finish. Don't worry,
Yes, sir.
don't worry. I will tell you
Thank you.
we are all
just
confused कि 40 minutes 60 minutes में 40 questions कैसे attempt करेंगे.
Yes, sir.
I will explain. Don't worry. I am telling you. Be calm and tension free. Then only you will be able to solve the problem. Okay. So don't worry. I will explain everything. Just finish it off this question. Then I will explain. Three spheres ABC. You can see this A sphere, C sphere, and B sphere. In examination, tomorrow examination, maybe that this question is there or not. This question type of this question may be there. We ask you for the please choose the correct FBD. Fine. So you have to know what is the FBD of these three spheres. You have to choose it only. So it is very easy for you to do it if you know how to make the FBD. So see, for this sphere A, at point B we have point of contact with the wall. For this sphere C, at the point G and point F, and for this sphere B we have at the point of E we have contact. Fine. So if I draw the FBD of three spheres combinedly, for the sphere A you can see HD in this direction, WA, they touching downward, and the third one is R1. The reaction between these two spheres A and B. Okay, R1 is there. Similarly, for the sphere B, you can see here HE, because this sphere B is in contact with the vertical wall at the point E. Secondly, this sphere B is in contact with sphere A and sphere C. So two reactions will be there, R1 and R2. Fine. And for the C, WC, HG, R2 and VF. So overall you can see sphere A have 3 forces, sphere B have 4 forces, and sphere C have 4 forces. So what is the main point? What is the main hurdle here in solving this problem? Angles. So we have to calculate the angles, and angles here is shown by alpha beta. Fine. Alpha is the angle which R1 reaction is making with the horizontal, and beta is the angle with the R2 reaction is making with the horizontal. So how to calculate alpha beta? So simply draw the perpendicular here. You can see the perpendicular has been drawn here A1, and similarly from the C is drawn C1. So it is now easy for you to calculate. See, alpha can be calculated by base upon hypotenuse basis. For this triangle, if you see ACB, what is base? BC1 upon AB, this is the cos alpha. BC1 upon AB, this is the cos alpha. So you just need to calculate the value of AB. What is AB? Can anybody tell me how we can calculate the AB value?
Sir, we can use it by triangle.
You
Like
see,
as a triangle.
सर ए बी तो
Direct-
रेडियस से आ जाएगा पॉइंट
अच्छा,
दोनों
yes,
रेडियस
yes,
दे रखे हैं
yes.
मैं
ए और बी
AC
के
सोच रहा था
Yes.
सर AB will be
Yes.
radius of the B1 plus the radius of A वैसे इन दोनों को प्लस करने पे आ
That
जाएगा
means AB will be
65.
there, and similarly BC you can calculate. Yes, similarly you can calculate BC BQ plus QC. Now,
55.
if I ask you how you will calculate A1B, A1B, how you will calculate A1B? This will be equal to how much? See, total length is 200, 200 minus AD minus BE. Fine.
Sir, can you explain
See here.
that again?
Yes, and let me explain. See, A1B we have to calculate. What is A1B here? A1B should be equal to this length is, you can say downwards is 200 total, 200 minus AD. See the sphere AB, sphere A. 200 minus AD and minus BE. If you minus AD and minus BE from 200, then you will get A1B. Is it
Oh,
clear?
yes, sir.
Or should I
Yes, sir.
say? Okay,
Clear.
200 is total length. You can say this, na? 200 minus AD minus BC.
155.
Similarly, you can calculate. Similarly, you can get BC1. BC1 can be calculated how? Same. BC1 can be calculated how? You can calculate BC1 also. This will be 200 minus BE minus CG. So this BC1 can be calculated, and similarly we have calculated this one. And B. So this after calculating we get 1B, BC1, AB and BC. Once you get these values, the put this in the trigonometry, and you will get the values of cos alpha, sin alpha, cos beta, and sin delta. There you can find the angles. But after calculating the angles, then once angles are calculated, then see for this sphere A we have 3 forces, apply Lami's theorem. For this sphere B we have 4 forces, apply resolution of force. Similarly for this sphere C, how many forces are there? Hg, Wc, Vf, 4 forces are there. Then apply resolution of force. Then get the values. These are to get the values of R1, Hd, He, and Hg. So this is how you have to solve
Sir,
the problems
एक और
of
radius
sphere.
क्या
So
है?
I have just 50.
Sorry, sir.
50 mm, 50 mm, 0.
Okay, sir.
And able to solve this problem. This is also a very simple problem. Now tell me what you are asking me for the minus. Now tell me why you are confused for the minus. What
Sir, the
you want?
questions
Of questions are very
the
much
questions
high.
are lengthy and the time is so short.
सर क्योंकि न्यूमेरिकल्स करने में बहुत टाइम लग जाता है
Yes, sir.
टाइम बहुत ज्यादा
और
लगेगा,
कई
नंबर ऑफ
बार
क्वेश्चंस बहुत
एक
ज्यादा।
बार में आंसर करेक्ट आता भी नहीं है, एक बार चेक करना पड़ता है कहाँ गड़बड़ हो रही है.
Okay. So you know, I am telling you how many questions are there. Total 40 questions will be there. Fine. So you have to attempt all those 40 questions, and 40 questions are to be solved in 60 minutes. Now, second point is that we have prepared the paper in such a way that all the students can solve the questions in 1 hour. In 40 questions, 50% questions are theoretical based or they are direct or conceptual based. For example, if you know Lami's theorem, what is Lami's theorem? You know definition of the formula. So we can ask you what is Lami's theorem, and formula will be there. You have to pick the correct one. Okay, this is how round about 15 to 20 questions will be there of same pattern. So what we see there when we have prepared the question paper, all of you can solve those particular 20 questions in maximum of 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Fine. Remaining 20 questions or remaining 15 to 20 questions are little numerical formula. These are not like that 3 spheres will be there, or like that beam problem, big beam problem will be there, that it will take so much of time to solve. Whatever numerical we have given, it will not take more than 1 or 2 minutes to solve, or maximum 3 or 4 minutes to 5 minutes. 50% questions will be directly based on the formula, concept, and the theory part. Just you have to read the question and immediately you find the answer. This is how the form we have designed in the question paper. So your question is that how we will be able to solve the 40 questions or 50 questions in the 1 hour. So you can definitely be able to solve them, or maybe some students can solve in 50 minutes. So that is an issue. If you know the concept, if you know the formula, if you know the steps how to solve the problem. Very basic problems are there. It's not like that very too much of big problems will be there. So don't worry for that. Just prepare everything. Concept of solving all the basic questions means you should know how to apply Lami's theorem. You should know how to apply resolution of force. If a force F is at angle theta, you should know what is where at cos theta, where is F sin theta, you should know. You should know how to apply Lami's theorem. Very simple questions are there. Very simple numericals. It will not take hardly 1 or 2 minutes to solve the numericals. But in that, you should have proper concept. You should know how to solve them. And also you should know the theory part of every module or every topic. If you know theory part, then you can very easily solve the problems. So any other confusion now?
Sir, how
You
much
may
percentage of
compound beam
theory
आएंगे.
part will be?
Only one student will say at a time.
The compound beams आएंगी
Pass
or
is-
overhanging beams.
No. Only basic being discussed in the lab. 2A, 2B practical. So,
Sir, your voice is breaking a lot.
according to that, it is now audible.
Yes, now audible.
Sir, you can stop screen sharing. That might be taking a lot of bandwidth.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I have just stopped sharing the screen. Yeah. So let me also switch off the camera for some time so that
Yes,
my
sir.
voice
Video
is-
also.
Yeah. So I am saying that experiment 2A, experiment 2B that we have done in the lab, only those very simple numericals may be there. Just to calculate reactions, some UDL part, UVL part or point load will be there. I don't think it will take more than 1 or 2 minutes for you to solve because you have already solved big problems of beam. So 2A, 2B practical, like that questions will be there. Lami's theorem, how you have to apply such type of problems will be there, and also simple sphere problems will be there. Fine. So don't worry for that. We will not able to solve the paper in 1 hour. Uniformity is there. All the questions are like that. You can able to solve them in 1 hour. Any other confusion from your side?
Sir, by simple sphere, you mean just one sphere against a wall, right? Not 2 or 3 spheres together.
But I am saying if the 3 spheres problem is there, then we will only ask for the ABD part, not the other condition. We will just ask, just ABD that I have shown you, we just ask which ABD is correct. You have to take that. For that, you
Okay,
should
sir.
know concept. Fine. So
Thank you,
best of luck from my side, best of luck. Do well in the minutes. Will given one surprise test also, so I don't think you should have any problem now. You should be very much
Sir,
confident of giving
60
the
question.
EM test.
सर 60
Not
मिनट में
60
40
Vanshika,
क्वेश्चन
not
नहीं 60 मिनट में 40 क्वेश्चंस करने तो इसमें थोड़ा पैनिक हो रहे हैं सब.
I have explained you 50% questions will be like that. They are direct questions. You just know the concept, and those 20 questions you can do it 5 or 6 minutes or 5 or 10 minutes.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir,
Yes, Naman.
सर इस फॉर्मेट पे कोई सैंपल पेपर है मतलब थोड़ा सा प्रैक्टिस हो जाए मतलब क्योंकि नया फॉर्मेट है तो इसलिए
ये सर फर्स्ट टाइम है.
इसलिए कोई सैंपल पेपर हो तो
We don't have sample paper, but we have uploaded this RS Kurmi book on the LMS. Have you seen it?
सर एलएमएस पे
have you-
सर एलएमएस पे तो
I have-
क्विजेस हैं
Quizzes, and also we have uploaded the RS Kurmi book. I think you have not checked the LMS. So in the RS Kurmi book, at the end of the every chapter, some MCQ questions are there. So practice them.
ओके सर
Get it?
ओके
Yeah.
सर ओके सर
Okay, Naman. Just
Okay.
just download the Adarsh Kundli book which we have uploaded on LMS, and after every chapter there is some MCQ based questions. So you will get the idea how which type of MCQ coding asked. And the lab part also we will discuss. We will start the quizzes also and the tutorial also. For the X batch, I have already told. If we complete the lab, then we will start the MCQs, quizzes, and tutorials there, so that you can able to understand for the majors also. If the major is also being MCQ.
Sir, one thing more.
हाँ,
Sir,
yes, madam.
एक एक मिनट भाई, एक बस सर एक बार बताओ,
One by
अगर डाउट होगा कल को, अगर कोई डाउट हुआ तो सर आपको कैसे कांटेक्ट करें?
you can contact me through mail if or you can call me.
ओके सर.
सर
Right,
मींस ऑन द स्पॉट अगर डाउट
contact.
आया कि किसी क्वेश्चन में तो तुरंत कॉल करें.
You may call if I am free. I will definitely give the answer.
सर कैमरा ऑन होगा.
No, no.
एग्जाम की बात
you are
थोड़ी कर
talking
रहे हो.
for the- No, I am not telling of exam.
Exam की
In
type
the
की
examination, we will not help you. No, I am
Okay.
telling if you are self-studying at your home, if you have any doubt, then you can call me at any time, or you can message me, you can WhatsApp me, or you can mail me. Any mean you can contact me. Fine. But on the date of exam, we will not help you. That is very simple. Okay, fine. So should I take attendance now?
हेलो सर.
Anything else you want to ask? Yes. Anything else?
सर अगर कल वो मतलब कोई टेक्निकल प्रॉब्लम आ जाए तो फिर किसे कांटेक्ट करना होगा?
Exam team will definitely give you the number of that particular person to whom you should contact, or you can contact the invigilator also. Invigilator, whoever the invigilator in your team, you can contact him.
थैंक यू सर.
Don't worry for that. You are giving the first time this MCQ based or consider online. That's why you are panicking. But when you give one exam tomorrow, then you will be feel comfortable. So now attendance, Jashandeep,
Present sir.
then Rama,
Present, sir.
then Devyam, Mohit,
Present, sir.
Shekhar,
Present sir.
Jain,
Present, sir.
Vanshika,
प्रेजेंट सर.
Vidhi.
Present,
Vidhi is
sir.
not here.
Present, sir.
Okay. Okay. Shivansh,
Present sir.
Hiren Sahni,
Present, sir.
Sameer.
Present sir. Sameer Chaudhary present.
Okay. Sudiksha,
प्रेजेंट सर.
Yash Kapoor,
Present, sir.
then Vanshveer Singh. Vanshveer, are you there? Then Sankidar,
Present, sir.
Neha Goel,
प्रेजेंट सर.
Neha, okay, Parth Batra,
प्रेजेंट
Present, sir.
Parth Batra is okay. Aditya Rajput,
Present sir.
Sat,
Present, sir.
after that Aditya Kumar,
Present sir.
Rajwal Goswami,
Sir, present, sir.
okay, Shantanu Raj,
Present, sir.
Naman Kataria,
Present sir. Present.
Yuvraj,
Present, sir.
Kushagra, Jain. Kushagra is not coming in this week. What is he
Sir, he
left the
left.
college or
Sir, he left.
college. Sir, he left.
he left the college? Okay, good. Nikita Sharma,
Present, sir. Present, sir.
Pragati. What is the status of Pragati also? She is there or she has left? Anybody knows? Arunit? Arunit? Hemang?
Present, sir.
Hemang is there. Okay, then Adinanand?
Present, sir.
Rakshit Malik?
Present, sir.
Rakshit is there. Okay, Adil?
Present, sir.
Ibid?
Present, sir.
Pavan?
So Parkman.
And Bhavya Singh?
Present, sir.
Okay, students, study properly. And if you have any doubt, you can contact me through WhatsApp or your mail or your phone. Okay.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, I have sent you the message, sir, of the classes that I have attended till now. Sir,